You're watching The Road to Frisco, sponsored by Sioux Falls Outdoor Equipment, Limestone Bookkeeping, and Wild Water West.
Well, the defending champion Jackrabbits are in Fargo this morning for an 11 o'clock kickoff, which is coming up in about 15 minutes. With the Bison, as Jimmy told us earlier, it's a mulligan for his team after a loss in October, although he said there's no mulligans in football. I say there are. Zach Borg is standing by at the Fargo Dome with SDSU Athletic Director, our buddy Justin Sell. Zach?
Justin, you're live here with Justin Sell, Athletic Director of South Dakota State. Last time we were here for a playoff game, 2018. A little bit's changed for your program since then, a couple national titles. How do you feel coming back here trying to belly the beast as your program tries to get really the one thing that's left on the resume, get a playoff win here?
Yeah, I think that's part of why today's exciting. It's another chance to check one of those things off the list as we've continued to build and grow. And I just think our guys, our whole program, our fan base, the confidence that we have, and it's not arrogance, it's we feel like we can compete at the highest level on any field. And to have a chance to come in here, play for an opportunity to go win a third straight national championship, you couldn't dream it up probably any better. And so we're all excited to be here today.
Something we're excited about is a new deal for television, getting both the semifinal games on ABC. Of course, we have the Coyotes after this, but Jackrabbits, what does it mean to have this game on national television? The first game was on ESPN earlier this year, but national audience, middle of the day Saturday, biggest college football Saturday this state has probably ever seen.
Yeah, it's it's an honor. We've built over time. You want to be in these positions, and certainly in recent years, the Jackrabbit brand's out there, and people want to see us on TV, and it reaches into corners that we normally couldn't reach. And I think showcasing the quality of the Missouri Valley Conference, the level of football we play up here, and then for us and our fans to be able to see it all over the country on national TV. It's been great to have multiple opportunities this fall, and I think when you see the slate of games today, and you're kind of kicking off with this one, I think we're one of the best games on the entire slate today.
Well, anytime you come to Fargo, there's always talk about the FBS for their program. Your program's ascending. Where do you got? I've heard where you stand, but where do you think SDSU stands right now on FBS? Eventually, some point. What are your thoughts on that at some point now? This is going to be a pretty great atmosphere today. What do you think about the future for this program?
Yeah, I think we don't control a lot of those things, and I don't like to get into moving up, moving down, moving sideways. I don't think anyone knows, and I think the next iteration of the CFP deal will set another level of football. We want to play at the highest level that we're able to, and certainly we feel we're capable to play at the upper level. But we're relevant in our communities and in our states, and you'll see today the energy that will be in this building will be better than any other game you see, certainly the other bowl games that have been played, and I think there's so much value in that connected experience. We want to keep that going and get the kids that have wanted to come here, get them a great degree and play at a high level, and wherever that ends up being, we're prepared and ready to do it.
Well, Justin, we hope you guys keep your season going here in about 20 minutes. Kickoff coming up at 11 a.m. Live from Fargo Dome with Zach Borg, Dakota News Now.
All right, thanks, fellas. Now, we hear about Cam Miller all the time when you talk about North Dakota State. After all, he is a finalist for the Walter Payton Award, but this guy is who I prefer to talk about. That's pure native Gray Zabel, who was named first-team All-American earlier this week, and he's been partially responsible for Miller's success. He knew this would be a season he'd need to step up as a leader, so what kind of extra pressure does that add?
I would say pressure, more of an honor. It's a really big honor to be that role and kind of be that leader of the Ram room and stuff, so being the best I can be is huge, and obviously I have a lot of help as well with Mason being in there and being the great player he is, so it's truly been an honor so far.
He's taken it and ran with it. I mean, he's just a superior leader, probably one of the best leaders I've ever been around, and that's saying a lot. I've been around guys like Cody Mount, Cordell Volson, all really, really great Chief Rams. It's really fun to see him just excel at that position, and yeah, it's cool to see because I can bounce ideas off of him. He helps me become a better leader, and I hope I do the same for him.
All right, up next, we'll go live with Parker in Bozeman and also check in on how the top-ranked Bobcats feel about today's game with USD.